Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Obscure Angel PT, and for today what we have here is Tower of Time. Tower of Time, it is a game developed by the Event Horizon and it is using Unity 5 as an engine. This game is still on early access, but careful, it is an awesome game, okay? So for the settings I'm using the high settings, but in case you are wondering, you can still play with ultra settings. There isn't too much difference in performance, but it seems that it stutters less, because this game seems to stutter from time to time, and it seems that our VRAM is overcommitted. Probably this game works better with graphic cards with more VRAM, so I don't really know what the hell is happening, but overall it still plays nice, okay? That's the point. So, what can I tell about this game? This is an ARPG, so it's an arena RPG, it's an isometric view RPG. You need to play isometric mode. You have multiple characters which you can fight with. There is an inventory system that you can collect items, evolve. There is a lot of stuff to be done in here. It seems like a very complete RPG, to be honest. I wasn't really expecting this. So I'm just messing around in here a little bit with the items, but there are more stuff in here. You can select multiple characters. Okay, just doing some stuff in here. So this is the skill tree. So it seems a very complex skill tree, to be honest. So it is surprising. I'm not really sure, but I didn't know nothing about this game. To be honest, I'm not really an ARPG type or isometric view RPG type, but I never heard about this game before, and it seems really complete to be looking at this. I really mean it. It seems that we have a lot of stuff. There is a big story behind this game. But let's now jump for now about the performance. So the performance that I got between the high, the ultra, the medium, the low and the very low didn't change that much. It's just a difference more than less of 15 frames per second. So for example in ultra what I have is an average of 52, while on the very low, which lacks shadows, lacks ambient occlusion, lacks good textures, what I got was a 69 frames per second. It seems that I'm getting bottlenecked over here by the CPU, so probably better CPUs and graphic cards with much more VRAM than 2 gigabytes might handle this game a little bit better. Okay, it doesn't seem to be that demanding to the GPU, it's just, it seems that I'm really getting bottlenecked over here. This might be something related to Unity. So okay, let's get back talking about the game. So the game, I got this game because I received the key on Keymailer, where I get the keys and talk with the developers. They sent me out a key because they liked my work, or they saw that I worked in a video of Divinity Original Sin 2, which I uploaded a couple of months ago, and they saw that video and they say something like, okay, take this key and try this game. And I was like, okay, this is not my cup of tea, but I will try out and see what it looks like. I wasn't really expecting anything out of this game because I wasn't really aware of its existence, and my experience with early access games haven't been great until today. But this game, oh guys, this game is another story. This seems to be very completed already. You have multiple chats and stuff like that. There is no voiced characters, although, which is understandable. The game is very cheap. You can buy this game for less than 15 euros right now, which is, it's amazing. And I was thinking that, okay, this is an early access, so why people would buy this game for less than 15 euros? I found in here a lot of reasons. The first is, as far as I know, they are not going to mess with the game right now. So the game is separated in books. I think it's 3 books, I'm not really sure, but I know that the first book and the second book, it is finished already. This is like chapters, and it's finished, and they say that they are not going to change anything to the first chapters or to the first books. So they are now working on the final book in order to complete the game and launch the game as the full game. So the way that I see it right now, it seems that the first book and the second book, which is more than half of the game, it is already 100% complete, and they are not going to mess around with the game anymore. For the price, I think it's a steal. I think less than $15 for this game, I guess it's amazing, because the game here is very complete. It has nice graphics, it has a nice story, it runs fine, it's not perfect, there is some stutter here and there, and the performance might drop from the 60 frames per second, but we need to take in account that our PC in here is really old. The fighting system, it is a little bit different than Divinity, and it is a different game. Despite they sent me out a key because of Divinity, it's a different game, to be honest. It's something that For example, Divinity, the combat, it's turn based. There are some sort of a big open world. Comparing to this, it's much more complex. But this game costs less than 15 bucks. So if you don't have money right now for Divinity, but you want an ARPG, a nice one, this game seems a great choice. There is some things that I personally don't like. The first one, it is really the loading times, because every time you enter in a match, you need to go through this loading time, okay? So this is pretty much the rules. And the combat system, it's different than Divinity. Divinity, for example, it is a complete turn-based game, so the opponents only attack when you end your turn. In this game it is different. All the action is always going and going and going, as you can see. The maximum you can do it is to use the slow motion in order for you to give you time to think about or to give some orders to your characters. Like I said, this type of game, it's not really my cup of tea, so I'm really noob in this type of game. But still, I managed to win this match. Okay, so that's it. Tower of Time seems like a very decent game. The story behind this game, it's set in a world that seems to... The weather is not good. There is some red clouds and black sky. People can't cultivate their foods, and there is no good water, so people are dying because of lack of resources. And so a kid discovers a tower, which is this tower over here, when it was a kid, and he got memories, and 20 years later he wants to explore that cave, and he's a big assistant of the king, and they decided to take a crew of friends and to explore, and decided to go explore this tower. And so it is. We are here exploring the cave and trying to uncover the mysteries of it, trying to find a solution for all the lack of resources of the world. And after you enter on the tower, you discover there is a lot of water, a lot of food over here, but it seems there is much more than that. There is some magical power over here, there are undead and stuff like that. So it seems very interesting game. I mean, the game, it's this type of game, like I said, it's not really my cup of tea. I usually don't like to play ARPGs, but I think the game it's really good, and for the price that they are asking for the game, I think it's just amazing. Okay guys, so that's all that I want to talk about Tower of Time. In case you are wondering if I'm saying good things just because they offered me the key, well, it's not really like that. I think the game is really good for the price. If it was bad, okay, I wouldn't say bad things about the latest game that I published, okay? So that's it guys, thank you a lot for watching. I hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video. There is one more fight and a little bit of more of exploration that I'm going to do, and that's it, but I will shut up for now. So guys, thank you a lot for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye. Also, I was almost forgetting of this, I just love the soundtrack of this game. I think it's really amazing, okay? So that's the latest thing I want to say. So that's it, goodbye guys.